Hey, Jameson, just wanted to ask if you were pitching Bryce Young as the Heisman winner, what would your pitch be?
My pitch would be for him to win it. He's had an incredible season. He's done a lot of great things, helped the team out in very tremendous ways, and he's just been a big part to the offense and the team totally. So my pitch would be for him to win it.
Charlie Potter, you're next.
Asking about another teammate, he's obviously on the defensive side of the ball, but for Will, just what kind of impact has he made this season? And yesterday, with him not being named a finalist, do you guys think he was deserving of a spot in New York?
I think he was more than deserving of a spot in New York. Will has had one of the best seasons I've ever seen a defensive player have. He's been a great add to the team. He's done very well on the defensive side of the ball, helped the offense get the ball back a bunch of times. He just played his role, and he's been a very good player and very good person to the team this whole season. My pitch would have been for Will to be in the Heisman race too also.
Tony, you're next.
Jameson, you had a couple of your Ohio State teammates at the game. Just how cool was that? And then also, have you had a chance to kind of reflect on this season? And were you even expecting this much success when you transferred to Alabama?
It was pretty good seeing Chris and G. I actually hit those guys up and asked them, "Did y'all want to come to the game?" They were quick with it. They told me yeah, so I got them to the game, and that was pretty good seeing my guys at the game. And coming into the season, I just had goals to go really far in the playoffs. I really didn't have any goals on accomplishments, touchdown stats or anything. I just wanted to play real good football and get back to the national championship with my team. And as you can see, we have a chance at doing that coming up.
Ivan Mizell, go ahead.
Hey, Jameson. Have you ever seen Bryce get rattled on the field during the week or in a game?
I would say no because if you were watching the game versus Auburn, we were down like 10-3, 40 seconds left. That last drive, Bryce had a smile on his face. So I would never say I've seen him rattled or intimidated by anything. He knows I feel like he has the mindset that he knows he's going to get the job done, and that's very great with Bryce and his mindset.
Did he? What's the most amazing thing you've seen him do since you got to Tuscaloosa?
Bryce makes a lot of plays, so I probably couldn't pin that down on one thing, but he amazes me a lot with the running game he has, and also like some of the passes he makes is just incredible. Bryce is great.
Mike Rodek, you're next.
Jameson, did you see Georgia adjust at all after John went down, adjust their defense? And just what are you expecting going forward from defenses with John injured?
I want to know what to expect going up. Pretty much coming up, we're going to watch a little film, see what these teams do, see what Cincinnati does and how they play things. But I didn't see. I seen a small adjustment, pretty much just over the top coverage after my guy Mesh went down. So that was pretty much it. But other than that, none really.
And just to follow up real quick on that, what was it like for you emotionally seeing him go down and suffer that injury?
It was harsh for me. You know, John, he's my brother. I mess with him real good. When I came in, he was one of the first guys to get me under his wing, and we just started kicking it. And that's my brother, man. It was pretty hard seeing that happen.
Charlie, go ahead.
Yeah, another question about Mechie. Just how much do you feel like you yourself have to kind of step up and kind of fill that void as well as the other receivers on the roster?
I feel like we all have to step up and do a better job. With Mesh going down, someone like we have receivers have to play a big part in the offense. I feel like all of us have to step up in some type of way, no matter who it is. I feel like we all have the big play mentality. So things shouldn't be very hard because I feel like we have a lot of talent in the room, and we just have to make plays.
Tony, go ahead.
Kind of a two-parter. What have you seen from both Trayshawn and Ja'Cory? And then how similar is there what they can do to what John could do, on the field?
I feel like those guys can do the same thing, honestly, because you've seen flashes of those guys early in the season, and the way they stepped up and made plays when their name was called, I feel like we're in good shape and everything. So I don't see any drop-offs happening, so that's a good thing.
Mike Rodak, go ahead.
And you've made a couple big plays in special teams the last couple games too. Just what were those conversations like when you were asked to play special teams, and what's it been like?
Actually, I asked to play special teams, and it's great, man. I just love being on the field. I'd rather be on the field on that fourth down than be on the sideline. So it's great just going down with my teammates, making a play. Yeah, that's my mentality, go down and make the tackle. I want 0 return yards, but I got a couple.